Here's Byron Buxton now. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off
and
the
spring training is
Colorado.
officially behind us now as the first pitch of the season is looked at for ball one. And now he'll try to bunt his way on to start the game. But a foul ball, 1-1. Buxton is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays.
And not only just speed, but first step quickness speed. He's able to track balls down that other guys cannot get to. And sometimes that's half the equation.
Fastball, strike three called, and he's caught looking to begin the afternoon. In now for Colorado, Cecil Ballard. He'll get to take his first cuts here. A bouncer to the left side. On to first, and Strasburg's in control here, 2 away.
Batting third.
Here's J.D. Martinez. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Base hit, and that's their first of the new campaign.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. His past numbers with Steven Strasburg, he's got 3 base hits in 16 tries.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
The 1-2. Big swing by Puig, and a ball sent to deep left. And that's off the left field wall. Martinez rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
That's why you have to close the door when you can. They had 2 outs, but the 3-hole hitter rips a single, bringing the cleanup man to the plate, and he does what he's paid to do, cash in an RBI opportunity with a well-hit double.
And the fastball sails on him, and that's to the backstop. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Puig at third with 2 away. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the third out of the inning. Here's George Springer. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Marlins.
First delivery to him on the way.
George.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. One and one to the Marlins leadoff hitter.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got action.
And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Batting second.
So the base is empty here with 1 away.
Wilson.
And stepping up to hit next, the catcher Wilson Contreras. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and the Marlins had their first hit of the season.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Ready now for the Marlins, Jose Altuve, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the belt, kicks and deals. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
Man, you don't see this in today's game that much. A guy who's willing to work east-west consistently with a great cutter two-seamer combo.
Hit back up the middle. Only play will be to first, so with the runner in motion, they stay out of the double play. So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Mike Moustakas, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Ready on 0-2. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3 and the inning is over. So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. He'll get us started in the top of the second. 0-1.
Play ball. He's out. Out. You're out. Out. He's safe. Out. Ball 4. Take the base. Out. You're out. 3. Out. He's out. Out. You're out. That's ball 4. 3. Out.
Digging in and looking for more, J.D. Martinez. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far, they've... Oh, hold on here. Martinez. Well hit into deep left center, and I don't think this one's coming back. No siree. This one is gone.
The batter, the right fielder, Yasiel Puig.
In now is Yasiel Puig, as he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate.
The first baseman, number 25. Steve Pierce. Ladies and gentlemen, your attention, please.
3.
Pinch hitting for the Rockies.
You're out.
Number
out.
5.
Out. He's out.
Mariano.
Ball 4. Take your base.
Tejeda.
You're out. Ball 4. Take the base.
Now pitching for Colorado. Number 51. Leading off for the Rockies, the third baseman, Matt Chapman.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball 1.
And here's one that misses to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 6 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. Bullet back up the middle. Springer is there. One quick out to start inning number 9.
Now batting, catcher, Tucker.
First offering on its way. Pops this one up. Moustakas in foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. 1-1 to Tucker Barnhart. 1 out, nobody on. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Line drive to left. And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game.
Well, you're usually in this situation looking for a bloop and a blast. He didn't want to bloop it.
Russell.
Well, now the Miami manager's up out of the dugout and on his way out to the mound. And that's going to do it now for Steven Strasburg. So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left aboard, but he cannot lose this one. Josh Hader answers the call from the dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one.
71, Josh Hader.
Here comes the first pitch. Try to check it, and it's 0-1. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
There's a good slider down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter, and a great pitch as a pitcher. That's one of those, how could he not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Well, D-Roll, there's another base hit making it first and second. They're piling up the hits on the day, but so far not many runs to show for it.
Yeah, definitely a few knocks in the cupboard makes you feel good, and the batting average goes up, but that doesn't help you win ball games. Somebody has got to come up with a nice AB with runners in scoring position.
Count even now at 1-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is Springer. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. So the Rockies lineup turns over, and to the plate, Byron Buxton. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Here comes the 0-1. This one's down to third. Moustakas is there. On to first, and the throw goes right by him.
Now batting.
Striding in for the Rockies, Cecil Ballard. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1.
I never found myself on the mound in the big leagues, but it must be nice to be able.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. 1 run is scored. He's safe at the plate, and that ties the ball game in the top of the 9th.
Now batting, left fielder.
Here's the first pitch. Lifted in the air to center. Springer has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Chris Stratton enters to do the pitching, and best case scenario for him is to push this one into extra innings.
Number 34, Chris.
And the pitch. Hit in the air out to left. Martinez has a read on it. 1 out.
Now batting,
catcher. Up next from Miami, Wilson Contreras. He flew out in his last at-bat. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And he will make it into second base as the winning run is in scoring position now with only 1 away. So a big spot.
Jose Altuve.
Xavier Cedeno is called upon to get the final 2 outs of the 9th and send this one into extra innings. Here's the first pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Cedeno, a left-hander standing just under 6 feet at 5'11". He was a 28th round selection back in the draft of 2019.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Jose Altuve becomes out number 2 this inning. Called strike at the letters, 0-1.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate, and for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
And he fouls this one off.
That's a ball.
The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Big spot here. Possible winning run at third. 2 down. Just hung in there on that one. Popped him up. Chapman is there for it. And no problem with that one as we are headed for. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter. Yasiel Puig. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Hit the other way out toward right field. Piscotty's there for it. 1 out.
Now batting.
Play ball.
The first baseman, Steve Pearce.
Now at the plate, David Peralta. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. 1-0 the count. A count of 1 ball, 1 strike to David Peralta. Alex Claudio is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day.
Number 58, Alex.
He's set.
Claudio.
Here comes the 1-1. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. High fly ball out to deep right field. Back goes Puig to the track. But he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And he's going to make it. The winning run at third with nobody out.
Up next,
and that's the chance you take when you lay out for a ball like that. You make the play and you're a hero on the highlight shows. You miss it and you're picking yourself up and chasing after it.
Carlos Santana is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Pierce is under it as he puts it away for out number 1.
The batter,
so
number
a
10.
Big moment in the ball game here. Marcus Semien. And he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. And this is taken in on the run out there in left center, but it should be enough to get the run in. And they're going to walk off as winners. They've taken it here in extra innings. And guys, time to recognize the man who really stood out this afternoon, and there he is, Carlos Santana. Can't ask for much more. He's our top player of the game.
First for the victorious
everyone wants to get their season off on the right foot and feel like all the hard work doing.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball brings us to the great. Here's Byron Buxton now, and we are set for baseball here
Leading
this
off
evening.
tonight for Colorado, the center
Underway
fielder,
in the second
Byron
of 4 here this weekend as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1.
7-11.
Guys, this Marlins ball club as they begin play here tonight. They're coming off a good victory here in front of the home faithful on opening day. And a moment now to peek at the Rockies starting lineup.
Baseman.
Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Well, Matty, we know this is a pitcher's park. The numbers bear it out. Look for the managers to play a part in this one. Hopefully the guys listened in the hitters meeting. They're going to stay up the middle, big part of the yard. But when they get on, look for some wheels in motion, some execution, trying to manufacture some runs. I think that's how this lineup will play it out.
Temperature here at game time, a comfortable 75 degrees tonight. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first.
Batting third.
Here's J.D. Martinez. He did his part yesterday afternoon as he cashed in with 3 hits in the losing effort. Richard steps into his windup. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball laid off well below the knees. A swing by Martinez, and this is driven to left. Looking up is Contreras, and out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very...
Yasiel.
Three. You're out. Out. 3. Out. Ball 4. Take the base. 3. That's ball 4.
Ready for another chance? J.D. Martinez. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Just hung in there on that one.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move
now
up.
Batting, right fielder, Yasiel.
Popped straight up. Simeon ranging into the outfield. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. So
now
2 are gone in the Rockies' half of the 5th, and that'll bring in the outfielder who's played for every AL Eastern Division club in his career, Steve Pearce. Behind 0-2 now.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off. Hey, after starting a game 0-2 with 2 punch-outs, that single had to feel good right there. Nice piece of hit.
Matt Chapman.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And now he'll bluff a move back to second base just to make sure the runner wasn't getting any ideas out there. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The 0-2 pitch. This is line to left. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. The next 0-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first in time, one away. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Garrett Richards. He found his way over to third via a triple in his first at-bat. A bouncer up the middle, backhanded. Over to the first baseman, Pierce, and there are two gone now.
The batter.
So bases are empty here with two gone, and striding in the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. Line towards center field. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. Didn't waste any time, like the first pitch he saw, to keep the inning going.
Now
hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
David Peralta stands in as he swings and misses for strike one. Has a look, now the pitch. Popped up. Chapman has room in foul territory, and he brings it in on the warning track. Marlins leave one, and it's still 3-1. Now at the plate, Tucker Barnhart. He laid down a sacrifice bunt in his last trip, and he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one. 1-1 to Tucker Barnhart. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Russell.
Now the Marlins skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening.
Joe.
So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left aboard, but he cannot lose this one. Here's the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Grounded back up the middle. There's one.
He's up.
On to first, so he comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play.
They played the matchup there, and it worked out perfectly. Ground ball double play, and that changes the complexion of this inning entirely.
Into the box, Ryan Barucki. Piscotty's there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Nothing doing for the... Here's George Springer.
Leading off for the Marlins.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Center fielder, Joe.
Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Now batting,
third baseman Mike Moustakas now. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a swing and a high, deep drive headed for the right field corner.
But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Smoked on the ground to second. Ballard from shallow right. Over to the first baseman, Pierce, and there are two gone now.
The batter, number 10.
Digging in, Marcus Semien. He singled his last time up.
Semien.
First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball one. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. 1-0 pitch is a sinker swung on and missed 1-1.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Byron Buxton. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Ball one to start the at-bat. A ball and a strike to Colorado's leadoff batter.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
I got 2-1 the count.
Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
3-2, full count. Now the payoff pitch home. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
Now batting, second baseman.
Striding into the box, Cecil Ballard. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Now the 1-1 pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. In the dirt here. No advance here, but it's 3-1 now. The 3-1 pitch is in there for a full count now. 3-2. 1 run, 6 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. High and deep to right center. On the move is Springer. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Ready now, J.D. Martinez. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
If you're going to get a swing on a fastball that far in off the plate, I think you got to go right back in there or bounce something soft down and away.
Peralta is under it, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. And now is Yasiel Puig. Lifetime versus Joe Kelly. He's 1 for 3. Contreras moving to his left. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Adam Madrid is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Adam Madrid.
And no swing apparently. Ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. And that's high and off the plate. 2-1. Now here's a ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. And it's gone as they add still another. Oye como va. It's a solo home run for Carlos Santana. Number 201 in his career as the Marlins have opened up a 4-1 lead.
Well, how do you beat the shift? You hit it over the shift, of course. You can't play guys up in the sky, so he lifts this one up and out of here.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. Martinez is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Steven.
Stepping in, Stephen Piscotty. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Now here it comes. Shoots this one over to first, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out old ambush tactics. First pitch fastball middle in, and he's able to drive that for a nice single.
Up next for the Marlins,
Standing in now, Joe Kelly. Bunt attempt misses. The throw down is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. Piscotty, the runner at second with one away. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And this is scooped away and stays foul. So now the question becomes what to do with 2 strikes. And he's bunting here with 2 strikes, but he misses, and that's a rather weak out number 2. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Altuve.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled off. 4 runs, 8 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Buxton is after it. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Marlins forced to settle for 1. 8th inning coming up. The Marlins on top, 4-1. Here's Steve Pearce now. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Called strike 0-2. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And he's going to make the catch. And he paid a big price for it, too, as he crashes headlong into the wall.
Matt Chapman.
Digging in now, Matt Chapman. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat this. This is a huge half inning right here. They have to find a way to score a few runs. They do not want to face the closer needing 3 runs in the 9th. That means game over.
Count is 1-2 now. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. So coming to the plate, Tucker.
Now batting, catcher, Tucker Barnhart.
Pitch on the way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Jerry's Familia is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season. And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1.
Familia.
8th inning. 4-1 is our score. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down. So striding in, David Peralta. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Taking it in is Puig, and there's your first out.
Number 4, George Springer.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit sharply on the ground. To his right, Ballard. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. So digging in now, Mike Moustakas. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. This is pulled into right. Puig is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Miami down in order as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Here's Addison Russell, lifetime against Familia. He's 1 for 2, and it's fouled away. Russell is a strong defender.
Yeah, he has the ability. What I love about this ball player, he's got such a great internal clock. It seems like it's bang, bang at first every time, but the guy's out. He's got sure hands and an accurate throwing arm.
A ball and a strike now. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Mariano Tejeda will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 5, Mariano.
Josh Hader takes the ball now. Now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 71, Josh Hader.
First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. This is flared out towards second. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Into the box now, Byron Buxton, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
1-1.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Here's the 2-1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Tejeda, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Peralta on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning. Now to the plate, Cecil Ballard. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. The 0-1 pitch.
Ball.
Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Well, this is a big pitch right here. 2 outs in the 9th. The last thing you want to do is walk a guy and bring the tying run to the plate.
Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and the inning continues.
And if you're the manager, you've got to love that about your team. They were down to their last strike, but they refused to go down without a fight, so they lived to fight some more.
Martinez.
In now, J.D. Martinez. 2 down, runners at first and second. A swing and a ball to left field. That's going to get down for a base hit. He'll come home with it. And he is safe at the plate as he's across to make this a 4-2 game now.
Everything done right, Dan, on both sides, the defensive side and the offensive side, to send him, and the outfielder made a strong, accurate throw, but that runner was safe.
No doubt about it. That's one of those where you got to be aggressive as a third base coach. You know the outfielder has a strong throwing arm. You're taking a lot of things you're trying to get through a decision to send. A good send in a close play, but it all worked out.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And now this crowd of around 24,000 supporters come to their feet. And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
4-2, the final score tonight. The Marlins
Happy Saturday morning to you. Here's the news and results from Friday. Starting off in the National League East, Carlos Santana had 2 long balls and 4 driven in as the Fish disposed of the Rockies 4-2. In other Marlins news, relief pitcher Robbie Scott has been placed on waivers by the club. The Cardinals tallied 5 home runs overall as they took a victory against the Brewers in Milwaukee 7-6. The Los Angeles Dodgers totaled 11 hits as they made it a laugher against the Diamondbacks 10-4. The San Diego Padres defeated the visiting Giants 6-2. Tommy Pham launched 2 home runs and added 5 RBIs to his total, leading the Blue Jays to the W against Detroit 9-3. The Astros allowed only 5 hits in the game as they took down the Rays in St. Petersburg 2-0. The Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim defeated the A's in Oakland 6-3. The Red Sox combined to allow only 4 hits as they
From Little Havana, just west of downtown Miami, we've got baseball from Marlins Park. Game number 3 of this new season between the Colorado Rockies and the Miami Marlins. Jim Gage makes his big league debut right after this. Jimmy Nelson gets the starting assignment for the Fish in this matchup. What's your take on him, Dan?
200 strikeouts on the season last year. That's not an easy thing to do. You definitely consider this guy a strikeout pitcher, and if he brings the same stuff that he had last year into this new season, we could see.
Leading off for the Rockies, the center fielder, Byron Buxton.
You're out. Out. He's out. Out. 3. You're out. Out. Ball 4. Take the base. 3. Out. He's out. 3. 3. Out. You're out. Out. Ball 4. Take your base.
Your attention, please. Pinch running at first for the Rockies. Number 5, Mariano Tejeda.
3.
Now pitching for the Marlins.
3.
Number 26.
Jeremy Jeffress is the man.
Leading off for the Marlins, the shortstop, Marcus Semien.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a high strike to begin the at.
That's a ball.
And he misses with it 1-1.
1-1.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
He's set, and the payoff pitch. Tough to do much with that one. A swing and a miss. And he'll get in there safely. Jason Kipnis will come on to pinch hit.
Hitting for the Marlins, Number 22.
Adam Madrid will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Number 18.
And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. And, oh, the throw's behind him, and he can't knock it down. And they won't get him as he's able to advance from first to third on what would certainly be scored a throwing error. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. In his career, Kipnis is slugging just a little over 400. Not a huge threat, but he can certainly square one up on occasion. Kipnis hails from the prairie state of Illinois. He was a 21st round pick back in the draft of 2019.
Man, coming out of the late round.
Austin Romine is into the ball game here as he takes over behind the plate.
For the Rockies. Now
and he popped him up.
Number 30.
But this will land untouched.
Romine.
Bases are empty here, nobody out. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Buxton has it in his tracks, and this will be just what the manager ordered as he's off the bench with extra bases. And he will make it into third with a triple, and now the tying run's 90 feet away with nobody out.
Now batting.
And that's his first triple of the season. The way he exploded out of the box, you knew he was determined to get to third, and he made it happen.
First pitch of the at-bat. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Now a fly ball, but far too shallow to get that run in. Buxton has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. But he'll wisely think better of it as he retreats to third, and that's an important first out.
George Springer.
So stepping in, George Springer, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. In to score easily is the runner from third, and they have tied it in the bottom of the ninth.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Oh, and a half swing there on a pitch out of the zone. Indeed, it's strike two. Before the pitch. Should check on that winning run at first. Now the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are two away now. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now. He's got a chance to end this one and send these. Fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss.
You know, it's funny. I can count on one hand the times I was able to actually go to the plate and think home run and hit a home run. I wish guys would just focus on getting into their rhythm at the dish, trying to hit the ball hard and let the chips fall where they may. When they try and hit home runs, it usually doesn't happen.
Here's the 0-2. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Possible winning run stands at first with 2 out here. Now here's a line drive. That gets down. It could be extra bases. And this one will bounce into the wall. Springer rounds third and is striding for home. And they're going to walk off with a 4-3 victory. It was mostly pitching and defense in this one, but the man you see here made some noise with the bat, and as a result, he's... The Fish have a chance at completing a rare 4-game series sweep. First pitch is coming up. Into the box now, Thomas Yokoyama, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike 1. These Marlins, as they take the field this afternoon, it's so far so good as they enter play 3-0 on the young season.
Yeah, Matty V, we're talking about a team that is white hot right now, D-Row. They've won the first 3 games of this 4-game series. They'd like nothing more than, D-Row, win this one here and finish it off to a nice 4-0 series.
Yeah, you take the first 3 in a series, you want to step on their throat right here. You don't get a chance too many times to take 4 games from somebody. They have that opportunity in front of them today.
And a good throw gets him 1 gone. And a chance now to check out the visiting Colorado Rockies. What's your take as they try to get back to their winning ways, D-Row?
Well, Matt, this goes for both lineups. They know they're dealing with a tough test in a pitcher's park, but they can't let that bother them too bad, or they'll walk out of here a 3-4 game set, 0 for 12, 0 for 15. They have to find a way to stay within themselves, line drive approach. One will carry out of here if they get it.
High in the air out to center field. Springer has a read on it. 2 gone.
Batting third.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And into bat next, one of the best run producers in the land, J.D. Martinez. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Went after the high one there. A swing and a miss. Into center field, line drive, base hit. So with 2 out here, Yasiel Puig gets a chance to bat this inning.
Boy, this guy is off to some kind of series, and he's one of the better road hitters in all of baseball.
Dan, some guys just have a knack for lighting it up on the road, getting that good night's sleep, and finding a way to get to the yard early and work on their craft.
A 1-1 count to Puig. 2-1. Martinez leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there. The 2-2 one more time. He stays alive, still 2-2. The 2-2 one more time is laid off, and the count runs full.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. At the plate, Jose Altuve. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Marlins.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Jose Altuve.
Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. These Rockies guys, they come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Yeah, Matt, they have to avoid the sweep right here, especially a 4-game sweep. That can be devastating to the psyche of a team. It's okay. It happens. Throughout the course of a season, you're going to drop 3 in a row. But to get pounded 4 games by the same team can happen.
And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. Time now for a glance at the Marlins lineup card in this one. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, Matty, I'm excited to watch David Peralta play. He's one of those guys you want at the plate in those big game-defining moments. He's such a clutch hitter. I love watching him in those situations, and hopefully we'll have that in this game as well.
And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Up with it, Barnhart. But it's not in time, and he'll reach first despite going down on strikes.
Batting third, the first baseman.
So one gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And that'll bring in one of the best on-base percentage players in the game, Carlos Santana. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ballgame last night. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. From the belt, the pitch. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. From the stretch. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is. So striding forward now, Steve Pearce, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the home side has dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to.
Play ball. Out. That's ball 4. Ball 4. Take your base. Out. 3. You're out. He's out. Ball 4. Take your base. Out. Out. You're out. 3. He's out. 3.
Your attention, please. Pinch hitting for Colorado. Number 5, Mariano Tejeda. Now pitching for the Marlins.
3.
Number 28.
Out. He's out.
Jerry
3. You're out.
Familia. Now coming in to pinch hit, Austin.
Jeremy Jeffress enters the game to.
Leading off for the Marlins, the left fielder, David Peralta.
From the stretch. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Jeffress is about as stingy as they come in terms of a bullpen arm. He's proven very difficult to hit, and it's a rarer thing still to see multiple hits against him.
Yeah, Matty V, and you wonder why it's so hard to score off of this guy. He's nearly impossible to get 3 or 4 hits in an inning to score a run. He keeps his walks per 9 innings really down, and you look at his hits per 9 innings pitch, it's no wonder why this guy's one of the top relievers in the game right now.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away.
Steven.
No balls and a strike to count.
What's the play ball? Out.
The catcher, number 40.
Adam Madrid takes over on the mound now as he'll try to get the final out of the ball game here and pick up a save.
Now pitching.
Ball one. Madrid, just 18 years old. He was a 20th round selection back in the draft of 2019.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definitely...
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch.
Now batting. Shortstop.
He's set. Here it comes.
Marcus.
In the dirt.
Simeon.
And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Contreras at second with 2 down. And look out. He has to back away there and then give a little glare out to the mound. It's ball 2.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out. Jason Kipnis will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
Kipnis.
Hit sharply toward the right side. And they're going to get one back, and maybe both, as this is down for extra bases. And the tying run is in to score all the way from first. It's a 3-3 game. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
And, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1. And this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Alex Claudio takes the ball, needing to get